and wanted to help when they said they were going to build a hospice. And I was quite impressed. It was going to be a hospice for anyone, and you wouldn't have to pay. It was for every person, and it was going to be a respite centre as well. And I thought that was very important, because I always thought of hospices where people went to die, quite honestly. And the fact it's a respite centre, I thought was wonderful. We need volunteers, first off, and it's just ordinary people that you ask, and everyone has got a spare hour, and I do feel they feel better at the end of the week knowing they have spent an hour or two doing something worthwhile and also having a fun time at the same time. Well, I just feel everyone should give something back, because you can't just keep taking. And I look upon this as well as insurance for everybody, because they're going to have a hospice, perhaps, hope you never need it, but it's there for everybody.
Well, I found out about it because I used to come in here buying things, and I was talking to one of the ladies behind the counter, and I said, you know, I'd love to do this job. I'd love to volunteer to do something. And I met the manager, and she came down and she said to me, well, what days can you do? So I said, well, I can come in on a Monday. And then she said, right, can you start next Monday? And that's what I did, and I've been here ever since, 6 years now. So.
In October last year, I was unemployed and looking for a job. And I came to Weldmar as a volunteer to keep my hand in with getting up in the morning and going home in the evening, so that I didn't get too lazy. And I started 2 days a week and gradually came in more and more often as needed. And in January, I was very lucky to be offered a part-time temporary contract. And in March, I was offered a full-time permanent contract with Weldmar, which I was delighted to accept.
The exciting thing is that we get some fantastic things in here that are really, it amazes me that people donate these wonderful things, and some of them are very valuable, you know, and it's quite exciting when you see something that's really, really good. And we have the clothes come in, and they're designer clothes, you know, and that appeals to me as well. I think, well, that's great, you know.
And you never know when you come in the morning who you're going to meet, what you'll find in a donation bag, the questions you'll be asked, or what you're going to do that day.
I think the shop is very important because it makes everybody aware of the hospice, and I know loads of people, the donations are coming from people that have used the hospice.
It makes the job worthwhile in that you know that you're raising money and working hard for a very worthwhile organisation rather than maybe a faceless corporation.
You get such a lot of pleasure out of it, and you feel that you are doing something for somebody else, you know.
This is something that I wanted to do, something myself. I wanted to give back into the community, something that I felt that I needed to do. So I came on, phoned up, made an appointment with David Pinder at the time, and he said, yeah, come on down, had a little chat. Wasn't sure whether I would be able to do it because it was hospital work and I'd never done anything like that before. And he said, right, so took all my particulars, then got in touch, came down and said, what area did I want to do? I said, there again, no idea. So he said reception, wards, gave me a list of things. And I thought, no, I'll try the wards. And if I don't like it, they said that you can move off. And here I am, 11 years later, still on the wards and thoroughly enjoying it. So I do breakfast. I come in and I can do lunch, coffee, afternoon teas, suppers. I enjoy the suppers and lunchtime especially because I can go round then with the little drinks trolley and see if the patients want a glass of wine. Well, I just feel at peace with myself. I just feel it's something inside. I just feel at peace and I just feel lovely because of it.
There are so many ways that volunteers can help at Weldmar Hospicecare Trust, and giving just 1 hour of your time can make such a difference. We really value our volunteers, and we would not be able to deliver the level of service that we do without their contribution. If you have some time to spare and would be interested in volunteering either in one of our shops or helping at a fundraising event or directly supporting our patients and their families, then please do get in touch. We need you.